Picture this. You're out enjoying a sunny day, minding your own business, when suddenly, boom, someone nearby bursts into flames out of nowhere. Yes, flames. No matches, no lighter, no flamethrower, just instant fire. That's called spontaneous combustion. Sounds wild, right? Could this actually happen to a person? Or even worse, brace yourself, a goose? The short answer, maybe. But before you panic, let's dive into the mystery and science behind this fiery phenomenon. First, let's get one thing straight. Most scientists believe spontaneous human combustion, or SHC for short, isn't real. At least not in the magical fire from nowhere sense. Fire is a demanding force of nature. To ignite, it needs three things: incredibly high heat, something flammable to act as fuel, and oxygen to keep it going. Here's the kicker. Human and goose bodies are about 60 to 70% water. Last time I checked, water isn't exactly a fan of flames. That's why the idea of someone randomly going poof into a human bonfire seems pretty far-fetched. But here's where it gets interesting. Over 200 cases of SHC have been reported throughout history, going as far back as the 1600s. The first known case involved an Italian knight named Polonus Forstius, who allegedly drank too much wine, took a nap, and, well, erupted into flames. Since then, there have been stories scattered across centuries, the most recent one in 2010 involving a man in Ireland. These cases usually share some bizarre similarities. The victim's body is almost completely reduced to ash, while nearby objects, sometimes even furniture, remain strangely untouched. Weird, right? It's almost like something is burning from inside the body outward. So what could explain these fiery mysteries? Scientists have proposed a theory called the wick effect. Think of a candle. The wick burns slowly, drawing up melted wax as fuel. Now imagine the human body as the candle. A grim analogy, I know. If a small external flame, like a cigarette or a candle, sets someone's clothing on fire, the body fat underneath could act like a wax, fueling the fire for hours while keeping the burn localized. It's not exactly spontaneous, but it does explain how some SHC cases might look like they started without warning. Another theory involves chemistry. Some researchers have speculated that a buildup of acetone, a flammable compound produced by the body in certain conditions, like starvation or alcoholism, could potentially ignite under the right circumstances. There's also a suggestion that static electricity or certain enzymes in the body might play a role, but there's no solid proof, just a lot of heated debate. And here's the good news. The chances of SHC happening to you, or to me, a goose, are about as thin as a feather. Cases are rare, and most can be explained by external factors rather than true spontaneity. Scientists remain skeptical, and rightly so. Fire tends to follow the laws of physics, even if the stories make it sound supernatural. As for geese like me, I'm practically bursting with excitement to report that there hasn't been a single case of spontaneous goose combustion. So unless you're waddling too close to an open flame, you're good to go. But hey, stay curious, and maybe keep a fire extinguisher handy, just in case.